President Biden touting his record on the economy and small business growth despite record inflation and mass layoffs hitting several sectors. Joining us now to react, our panel of small business owners. We have Devil's Due Distillery co-owner Wiley McDade, also a veteran, Twisted Tree Baking Company owner Robert Black, and Bison Coffee House owner Loretta Guzman. Good morning to all three of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amy.
Good morning. Okay, Wiley, I'll start with you. You own this distillery. You're a Navy vet and you live in West Virginia. Tell me what you thought of the president's speech last night, what your biggest concerns are, and did he address them?
Sure. Good morning, Ainsley. Thank you for having me on, and hello from wild, wonderful West Virginia. I did watch the State of the Union last night. Well, I saw a lot. I was encouraged by the cordial type of welcome that everyone gave each other. But after that, I didn't see a whole lot about small business. We struggle mostly from fuel prices because we rely so much on, our just-in-time supply chains. And as fuel prices remain high, when we started this business, they were in the mid $2 range, and now they're more than double that, and they're staying up there. They're affecting every commodity that we bring in. We're a production facility and require and really rely on just-in-time supply chains that I think remain broken.
All right, so I'm looking at your distillery in the background and some of the supplies that you carry. So everyone go and support him. If you're buying liquor, buy it from his company. It's called Devil's Due Distillery. Loretta, I want to talk. You're welcome. Loretta, I want to talk to you because I was reading some of your concerns, and you said you're trying to decide, should I raise my prices or should I make products smaller? You have to bake all your own products. You said that the eggs have gone up tremendously. You now have to hire security. You live in Oregon, and because of crime, you're hiring security. And you say it's hard for you to retain employees. Did the president address your concerns last night? And do you think you'll see improvements now?
I don't think he addressed our concerns and stuff like that. I do not have security. I mean, I updated my cameras and stuff like that, and everything is up. Gas is up, flour's up, sugar's up, butter's up, eggs are up. Everything is way up. So, I mean, when he said inflation is coming down, I have not seen that yet. And we have some of the highest gas, in the whole United States. Our gas is really high still. So, I mean, he's saying that, and then there's over 10 million jobs. People applied for work. or applied for businesses. I'm like, where is it at? Because our downtown looks horrible. In the area I am in, there's not a whole lot of businesses, So I'm like, okay, so this is happening. I'm like, maybe somewhere else, but it's not happening where I live.
When you have to choose to either increase prices or make your products smaller, what do your customers prefer?
Our customers, they said they'd prefer it a little bit smaller than opposed to us raising our prices. And one thing that we do there is we offer a cash discount. Mm-hmm. And so people like that because then they can get a cash discount on their, whatever they buy, from their drinks to their baked items. Right. So we save because we bake our own stuff, so we can control the size or put less berries in, just different stuff like that we have to do to try to make things work.
Ends meet, right.
Yeah.
Robert, how about you? Your biggest issue, is it inflation?
I think you can't talk about inflation by itself. Small business right now is not just getting hit with inflation, you're also dealing with supply chain issues. You're dealing with labor shortages, at least in my area. And then on top of that, you're also competing right now with big business. So it's as hard a economic climate as I've had to operate in. And inflation is just part of that puzzle.
And you're in Oklahoma, right? What about the businesses in your community? Are they able to stay open? The president talked about there are 10 million Americans, he said this last night, that have applied to open up their own small businesses. But are those businesses able to stay alive?
Yeah, great question. I think it's going to be difficult. He said 10 million new business starts in the last 2 years, and I can't help but wonder if some of those came as a result of all the money that was flooding into the economy in form of stimulus and at least in our industry, PPP loans, et cetera, which were great, don't get me wrong. But as that money wears out, I'm seeing restaurants in our neighborhoods saying, okay, we had this lifeline, that's great, it helped us. But now that that's running out, we're dealing with eggs that are 3 times the cost that they were last year, and butter and cream prices going through the roof. And I can't find staff to run my business.
Gosh, well, Robert and Loretta and Wiley, thank you all for bringing your stories to life for us this morning and watching the speech last night and weighing in. We appreciate it.
Thank
Thank you.
You're welcome. Coming up, a hero in the house, Florida.